Hey, what's up? How is it going? All right, we got one person in the house. Looks like there were a couple. I don't know where they went to, but yeah, how we doing tonight? It's been compared to what I was doing there on one of these live streams. So yeah, I get to catch up with you guys. Yeet, what is up? You are you are not first. Sorry to break the news to you. You're like the fourth one here, fourth or fifth one. So I'm sipping on some good stuff here. I put some of the green glass coffee in my thermos here to enjoy. Mm, that stuff is so good. It is so good. Excuse me while I indulge over here. I just made some of the green glass coffee in a French press. Oh my gosh. Hang time thrills says, if I were to give you one single baked bean, would you give me a free Coaster Daddy t-shirt? Well, if you would seriously put in enough effort to legitimately send me a single baked bean, um, I would give you a free Coaster Daddy t-shirt. Yes. And perfect transition, everybody. If you haven't saw, I just released my official merch line today. So, if you want to get your official Coaster Daddy merch, you can go do that now. And based on the numbers from the vote I did the other day, there's still about 150 people that need to buy stuff from my merch store. So definitely go check out my merch store if you have not yet. Somebody mentioned that they bought some merch. As far as I know, I just had one sale today so far, but um, thank you though for buying that. So that's awesome. Somebody else told me they bought something as well. So glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, Chris got some of those cozy socks in here. So I can't wait to see what those look like. That should be pretty cool to actually see, somebody repping a pair of Coaster Daddy socks. There's all kinds of stuff available. Jake Paul with you plugging your merch. Everybody plugs their merch, man. You got to. You got to be on that grind. Just like I ground these coffee beans. Mm. So good. Oh my god, especially in the French press. I love making French press coffee. It takes I don't do that much because it's a lot of extra effort and time to make some coffee, but oh, man, is it good. Green glass coffee too. Um nice pun. Thank you. I can't remember what pun I made, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. I have some pretty awesome puns, so all right. Yeah, thank you those couple people that contributed and actually purchased some merchandise. I really appreciate it. So it does help me out a little bit. I tried keeping prices without getting into too specific details. Um I tried to keep prices as low as I could, but charge enough to the point where I was still able to make a tiny bit of a profit. I didn't care that much about the profit, I just had a few requests for people that were wanting merch. So I decided to make a line because it looked like there was more interest now. And so I tried keeping prices as low as I could. And there's a lot of different options available. Man, is there tons of stuff in there. I have several different styles of t-shirts, men's and women's and unisex. There's even one that has like an all over print. It's like my logo all over the shirts. Kind of cool. And there's socks. There's canvas printed art. There's die cut stickers that are actually cut out in the shape of my logo. Then there's just regular stickers. That's a little cheaper. There's a coffee mug, an original Coaster Cafe coffee mug. And lots of other stuff that I can't even remember right now. There's so much stuff. So anyway, Hangtime Thrill says something funny. You inspired me to make a merch store as well. It just dropped today. Awesome. I'm gonna go just take a look at your merch store. Is it on Teespring? Hangtime Thrills. My top 3 favorite video games. um, Planet Coaster, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and or no, Planet Coaster, Open RCT 2, and then RCT 2. So the only games I've literally like ever played and actually got into are like the roller coaster games, and that's it. So there you go. And as far as sentimental value, RCT2 is definitely at the top. So it was the grinding coffee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Chris says there is tons of stuff. I almost got the shirt with the blown up logo. Yeah, well, all that stuff's there available for anybody that wants to buy it. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I was really impressed with all the products they had to offer that I was able to, put up for sale for you guys. There's a lot of options. There's and there's things too for different price points. There's some things that are a bit pricier, but hopefully you're satisfied with the product if anybody actually orders those. There's like there's fleece blankets. There are wall tapestries, different sizes of wall tapestries. There's 2 different size posters. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, all different price ranges. So if anybody is anybody that is gracious enough to, purchase anything, thank you so much. It's just a little something extra I decided to do. Like I said, mostly because there were like 3 or 4 people at least a couple nights ago that were requesting merch. They really wanted merch. So, I appreciate it. Glad everybody, it sounds so conceited. I'm glad a lot of people, want to support, what I'm doing here. So good to see. I'll stop babbling now, but you already know I'm a Rock My Coaster Daddy shirt at Cedar Point. I can't wait to hopefully see it this year. Hopefully I'll get to see it in person, in the park. That'd be awesome. I'd rather just, get to the park even. So Insane Coaster Junkie says, "What the hell? Another stream? They come out of nowhere." That's right. I haven't done one in a while compared to what I've been doing recently. It's been like 5 days since the last one that I did. But it's okay. I kind of did that on purpose. I just need to take a little bit of a breather from doing the constant streams and working on videos. Break it up a little bit. So yours is on Teespring. I will check that out right now. Hang Time Thrills. I'm guessing I can just search Hang Time Thrills here. Okay, where is the... I don't see the bar. Here we go. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Just watching some GPs freaking out over a roller coaster. What roller coasters were they freaking out about? Yeah, Planet Coaster's great. I haven't played No Limits either. I haven't played any version of No Limits. Coaster Daddy, I'm dropping merch now. Me, an intellectual. I want all of it. You need to make that an actual meme. That'd be great. So, okay, Insane Coaster Junkie says, "How does this merch stuff work? I've had my fans request for my own merch. It's actually pretty simple, and the vendor that I use makes it very easy to do. Message me on Instagram, or I'll just message you later or whatever. And I'll help you with that. It's actually pretty easy. Pretty easy to do. So." Okay. Yeah, I can't find any results for Hang Time Thrills. I'll just have to find that link. Oh, I think I hear some thunder rolling. I'm not gonna sing the song. I get copyright striked. But I hear thunder outside. And the thunder goes and goes. You can't recognize that. Anyway. Opinions on Mystery Mine at Dollywood. I have a full review on that ride. Go check out that review. I do like Mystery Mine though. I do like it. My favorite all around park. I mean, I say Cedar Point's my favorite. Cedar Point's my favorite park. They definitely do not do everything the best by all means. I think probably the most well-rounded park I've been to easily when it comes to how good everything is and works together is Dollywood. So Dollywood's awesome. Great park. All right, let's see. Hang Time Thrills. Nice logo there. Yeah, I heard it was supposed to get pretty bad tonight. I heard that earlier. Well, looks like it is coming towards us. So the lightning is going crazy in Erie. It's a light show. Oh man, that scary. I want to buy a shirt, but my mom said no. Mom, come on. You need this right now in the times of the thing that shall not be named. Yes. Tell her you need this shirt to lift your spirits. Tell your mom I'll really appreciate her support if you buy a Coaster Daddy t-shirt. So, and tell her she can find me on Instagram at Coaster Daddy Fit. No. Let's see. Hang Time Thrills. We got a shirt. Oh, that's a really nice logo. That is, I have not seen that logo yet. That's really nice. Did that Black Breaks person design that? Oh, hi, Mom. All right. I'm glad she likes my videos. Hopefully, that's why she watches my videos. I guess she likes them if she watches them. So, tell your mom thank you for watching the videos. Is she on right now or what? Coaster Daddy, the official coaster channel to get through a thunderstorm. I like it. I like it. Yeah, she is. She does really good work, and she did great with your logo as well. That is really nice looking. So, very simple and tasteful. I like it. Am I going to get the Coaster Daddy wall tapestry for my new backdrop? I didn't have that idea already. But I actually do think that'd be really cool. I was thinking about that. Um, I'll have to like figure out how big it is back here and like get the biggest one. And I think that'd look great though. So I was thinking about doing that. Where'd I get that? A lot of people ask about that. It's pretty cool. It's like a throw rug. Got it for Christmas a long, 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 long time ago. Probably like 12, 13 years ago when I was really young. When I was originally into roller coasters, I got that for Christmas. It just sat around for, over a decade. I didn't do anything with it. And then I got back into coasters and I started doing this. And I'm like, you know what? That would be an awesome backdrop instead of looking at all the junk, that sits behind me. So that's the story of that. Nah, she's not right now. She's asleep. I kind of forced her to watch your Cedar Fair removal video, and then she subbed. You force your mother to watch my videos. Don't force your mom to watch my videos. That's probably why she doesn't want to buy you a shirt. Oh man, that's great. That's funny. That's funny. This coffee. I'm sorry, I can't. This coffee is so good. Mm. Didn't I guess the image on your Insta? No, I don't think so. I don't remember doing that. Any guilty pleasures at parks? Mine's Cognac Blue Streak. Um, Guilty pleasures at parks. I'd probably say the closest thing that comes to mind when I think of that, probably Blazing Fury at Dollywood. I was actually I love Blazing Fury. I rode that probably at least 7 times while I was at Dollywood. Um, it was over the course of 3 days. I rode that ride at 2 different days. But yeah, I rode that like 7 times. Like I really enjoyed Blazing Fury. So, oh, you didn't tell her to sub though. Okay. Okay. So she does enjoy my content. That's good to hear. Maybe. I guess maybe well, once again, why would she subscribe? Anyway, your guilty pleasure is Gemini. I feel like Gemini really isn't that guilty of a pleasure because I've been hearing a lot of people lately saying that they like Gemini. So I love Gemini. I mean, I've always loved it. I think it's a little underrated just because it's at Cedar Point, but it's an awesome ride. Your guilty pleasure is Valraven. Okay, yeah, that one's a little more on the edge there. There's a lot of people that enjoy Valraven. A lot of people not so big fans of it though. I'm one of those people. It's all right. I mean, to me, it's just like, man, that was a really expensive ride. And for what I get out of it, which really isn't much of anything, it's like, man, uh, it's fine though. It's fun. I mean, it's pretty fun, you know. Ravine Flyer 2, Wildcat. Yeah, Ravine Flyer 2 is one of my favorites, one of my personal favorite rides. I feel a strong connection with that ride, as well as Diamondback. I wouldn't call them guilty pleasures per se. I really love Adventure Express at Kings Island. I really enjoy that ride, Adventure Express. I love the Beast too. I think the Beast gets way too much hate. Hey, Coaster Josh, what's up? If you guys haven't checked out Coaster Josh, go check out his channel. He does really, really good content. He just started out. He's trying to, gain a following, and he does really good content. And, I know I've mentioned a lot of channels randomly in my videos, like, oh, you definitely need to go check this out. Go check this out. I don't talk about channels that I wouldn't be putting it out there so much if I didn't really think your channel is worth watching. Coaster Josh, go check him out. Really good stuff. So, anyway, he asks, "What's the longest line for a coaster you have ever waited in?" Yeah, it would have been Steel Curtain, although the ride wasn't operating that whole time that I was waiting. Um, it ended up opening up like way late, but yeah, probably Steel Curtain. It was, let's see, it was a little over 2 hours I waited for that. About 2 hours, 15 minutes, 2 hours, 10 minutes, something like that. And that was right, we got there right at park opening too. So, I mean, we got there pretty early, but the line was still long and took forever to open. So, probably an hour and a half of that time was actually like waiting while the line was moving, like getting people on and whatnot. So, most painful coaster, in my opinion, the most painful coaster that I've been on, um, Mean Streak is up there. Although Raging Wolf Bobs, oh my gosh, Raging Wolf Bobs at Geauga Lake, that ride, oh, that and Mean Streak were my two worst coasters I rode for a pretty long time. Yeah, Raging Wolf Bobs, boring, painful, just awful layout. Kind of like Mean Streak, but I felt like it was a little more amplified from what I remember. So terrible, awful rides. Both Den Corporation Woodies too. It sucks that the Den Corporation legacy is being. I mean, there's a reason all of those are. Most of them are getting removed or RMC. There's a good reason for it. So I love history and I love wooden coasters, but Some of them you just got to do something with. First, I steal your streams, and now someone's mom doesn't subscribe. No, his mom did subscribe. She apparently liked my content. So, okay, Downhill Journalin says the biggest one is Blue Streak at Cedar Point. It's super sentimental to me. That's actually the coaster that got me into coasters. It's not the first. It's the first major ish coaster I rode. So I feel somewhat of a connection to it as well. I love Blue Streak. It's a fun ride. It was running fantastic last year. So. You came away from playing RCT2 to get on the stream? Whoa. That's dedication right there. I mean, I can really respect that. So, and thank you. I appreciate it. That game is hard to get away from. So, I appreciate it. Hey, coaster lover, what is up? You waited 2.5 hours for Superman the ride. I want to ride that. It's on my bucket list. What is my home park? Cedar Point. Let's see. Coaster Josh says, before I was a coaster enthusiast, I waited 4 hours for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Whoa. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's a long time, especially for a ride like that. I mean, I know 4 hours isn't nearly as bad as like some rides get at opening and stuff, but for something like that, it's yikes. It looks fun, but out of the parks I've been to, which one had the worst operations? Okay, probably worst operations, probably Conneaut Lake or Kennywood. I haven't really been to any parks. Well, Kennywood was pretty bad, but I haven't really been. A lot of the parks I've been to have really good operations, actually. Like all the Cedar Fair parks I've been to, all 4 of them, or 5 if you count Geauga Lake, all of those have good operations. Waldameer has fantastic operations. I'm Holiday World. Holiday World has great operations. So, but yeah, Conneaut Lake Park, Kennywood have the worst operations that I've experienced, I think. So, which one had the best operations? Not speaking to rides directly, because there was a lot of issues. There was a few issues, it seems like, with Dollywood, but all around, I would say Dollywood had really good operations. Not for the coasters though. Pretty good. I mean, pretty solid for the coasters. Not bad. But as far as like getting those trains out really quick, Carowinds and Cedar Point, really good and I mean Kings Island too, really. Honestly, all the Cedar Fair parks I've been to, I mean, I hate to sound like that guy, like, oh, I'm such a big Cedar Fair fanboy, but they all have really good operations that I've experienced. So, Downhill Adrenaline was in the middle of making a video and he still got on here. Wow. Thank you. Very humbling. Waited 4 hours to get on 4 hours to get on Shakira opening day. I think you mean Shikra. Let's see. Coaster Lover says, waited for 2.5 hours for my first ride in Diamondback during Halloween Haunt 2011, and I wanted 3.5 hours, and I waited 3.5 hours for my first ride on Banshee on opening day 2014. Okay. At least, I mean, great rides anyway. So, I would say they probably paid off for you pretty well, hopefully. See, Insane Coast Junkie waited 1 hour 40 minutes for Steel Vengeance last June. CT Coaster says my mom works for Comcast, so she gets a day ticket to all the Universal parks. Nice. Waited 40 minutes for a Vekoma SLC. Ouch. Literally and figuratively. Bose Coaster says Kenny is my home park, but the operations on average take about 90 seconds. Also, I've been to Cedar Point more than my actual home park. CG Coaster said Six Flags Fiesta Texas had really bad operations, and the service and staff is just really bad. I also waited 8 minutes for a dispatch on Superman Ultimate Flight at Six Flags Great Adventure. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. 8-minute dispatch. I just don't get it. When they get to that point, I know sometimes things happen, so sometimes it's explainable, but as far as when nothing major is going on and it's taking 8 minutes for a train to get loaded, it's like that is pretty bad. So I have heard quite a few bad things about Six Flags Fiesta Texas, unfortunately, because it seems like it's one of the better Six Flags parks, but I've heard bad thing about like operations, it seems like. At least quite a few iffy things. I've also heard really good about it too, though. See, it was my first SLC, so I was excited. Yeah, I haven't been on an SLC yet. I'd probably wait that long just to get on it once, for the first time. I get it. You came away from listening to Michael Jackson music to get on this stream. Was that a good impression? I'll stop now. Anyway, if I gave you $100 million in 3 years with a roller coaster designer, what kind of coaster would I build? $100 million, 3 years with a roller coaster designer. Hey, Anthony, I would. What would I build? A huge and Intamin Giga. I want another extreme Intamin Giga coaster like I-305. Make it a little bit longer, maybe one to 1,500 feet longer. Something really intense like that. Maybe more along the lines of that one that was canceled for Germany's Heidi Park. They were supposed to build a huge Intamin Giga coaster, like over 7,000 feet long. Supposed to be like super intense, like I-305. Never happened, but something like that. And maybe an RMC or something. I don't know. Anthony says, what are your favorite coaster cars based on experience and comfort? My favorite coaster cars I've experienced personally are the B&Ms with the clamshells, the GCI Millennium Flyers, the Phantom's Revenge cars. Those are my favorites. I love the Intamin T-bars too. Some of my favorites as well. So yeah, T-bars, clamshells, Phantom's Revenge, and the GCI Millennium Flyers. Let's see. Downhill Adrenaline says you need more colors for a classic T. I want a blue one. Okay. Yeah, I'll look and see what kind of colors they had available again for that. Because I was able to pick which colors I wanted to make available out of they had swatches, a certain number of swatches that you could pick from. You can pick as many as you want from the ones that are available. So different items had a different amount of swatches available. I don't know what else was available for the classic T. I think there's probably quite a bit, but also a lot of them just didn't look good with the colors of my logo. You said you want a blue one. I thought I had blue versions of pretty much all the shirts, but I'll get on there and I will see if I can tweak that for you. See if I can find something suitable, because I was trying to make at least dark blue ones available. For pretty much all the t-shirts and stuff like that and the hoodies and whatnot. I have not been to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. It looks like a great park, though. Big Dipper looks awesome. Great Adventure running one train on Superman, so you waited over an hour. Wow. Coaster Lover, if he had $100 million, would build an RMC Giga terrain coaster with Terran theming. Wow. That's pretty ambitious. Wow, that's awesome. Trivia, what reference is that line from? Um, Christmas Story? I don't think it's that though. I don't know. Let's see. Bose Coaster says my favorite are the B&M inverts. I like the way they hug you. Okay, yeah. Those are good trains. Both with the vests and the classic over shoulder restraints. All right, so Coaster Studios video. Okay. Expedition Everest Perry. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. What's my home park? Cedar Point. All right, so Downhill Adrenaline said he wanted to see a dark blue color of classic t-shirt. Let me see if I can get that for you. I believe I have to make a whole new listing. I don't think I can go back and edit a listing once I post it. So it's a great home park for sure. Hey, who was it? CT Coasters, I believe. You said you bought a shirt. You told me at the beginning of the live stream you bought a shirt, but I hadn't realized that somebody else had bought something. Um, there's just one thing that's been bought so far, and I know for a fact who bought that item, but there's no other items that have been purchased from me. And you told me that you bought a shirt. So I don't know if there was like an issue with your transaction. Maybe go back and check if you actually want to order that shirt. Because I don't see an order for you on there. Yeah. I would go check that out. So theme park ERT in the hizzy. All right. Awesome. Most anticipated roller coaster 2020, mine is Iron Quasi, followed by Orion. Well, I'm just kind of basing it off of what I think I could possibly get to ride this year, hopefully. Um, so out of those, my most anticipated are oh, that's fine, CT coasters. Okay, okay. I thought you had already bought it, so that's why. Okay, thank you, thank you. I just figured I'd let you know. But anyway, my most anticipated coasters that I think I'll be getting to, Jersey Devil. I might get on that. That'd probably be my most anticipated out of the ones I could get on, and then Candemonium and Orion. I'm really excited for those. Well, I just listed off all the new ones I'm riding. I mean, I'm really excited for all of them, but probably if I had to put them in order, Jersey Devil, Candemonium second, and then Orion. So I guess there's that. Oh, what's that? Thunder. Yep, put a halt to everything. Yep, really stinks. So, all right, how are you people doing tonight? We got some new people in here. Not new, I don't think, but just like people that just showed up. So, how are y'all doing? The ambassador from Theme Park ERT says my most anticipated coaster is going outside to a public area and or restaurant dining in. Yeah, right? Yeah, I think we'd all love that at this point. So, have I heard the rumors of an SNS Scream and Swing coming to Area 72 at Kings Island? I have not, but they really need another, at least another flat ride, another thrilling flat ride. They really, really need something bad. And that would be awesome right there. So hopefully that happens. That'd be awesome. 2021 maybe. That'd be cool. Get a big one like Skyhawk. I feel like they would probably get a big one for Kings Island. Let's see. The only Cedar Fair park that has one of those is Cedar Point, I think. Maybe. Not positive on that, but okay, let's see. Classic t-shirt. I'm pretty sure Valley Fair has one too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think they probably do actually. Have I heard about the tilt coaster coming to Six Flags Magic Mountain in 2021? It's from Golden Horse. Yeah, I think that's fake. I don't know. I feel like that's probably fake. Six Flags Magic Mountain getting a Golden Horse. I I really couldn't see Six Flags doing that. I really couldn't see that. I don't know. I think that's fake. And I watched one video about it, and that person seems to think it was fake too, probably. So could be wrong, but I don't know where that rumor even started from. I haven't read anything about it. So see, I think yeah, Kennywood does have one, but I'm just talking about Cedar Fair parks. If Anthony had $100 million built a coaster, it would be highly themed RMC hybrid wooden mine train coaster. Need your opinions on my coaster. Oh man. Sounds very ambitious. That you crammed a lot in there. Highly themed RMC hybrid wooden mine train coaster. Sounds awesome, honestly. I don't know about the mine train part. I mean, I guess if you made that like the theme, yeah. Oh, there's a new round table tonight. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Do they play video games other than Roller Coaster Tycoon and Planet Coaster, or just any theme park games? No, no, I don't. Not a video game person. Those are the only games I've ever gotten into, honestly. Theme Park ERT says, I know who made that leak. Are you able to divulge that information here? And how real do you think it is? Like, how real, how fake do you think it is? We still need Airtime Thrills to join one of your live streams and chat. That'd be awesome. That'd be really great. I don't know if he really joins live streams ever, though. So, great supporter of the community, though. Great. Does a lot of great stuff. So, my favorite coaster merch. I have so much. I don't know. I love all of it. I can't pick. I guess favorite coaster merch. Maybe my Diamondback shirt or my Fury 325 shirt, one of those, or one of my mugs, my Maverick mug maybe. See, Andre says, if I were to create a roller coaster, my model would be called an ultra coaster, similar to a Giga, but the twist is it has inversions with all the airtime included. Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds awesome. Let's see. Theme Park ART. Don't want to hijack the Daddy's live chat, but yes, tonight it's 15% uploaded to YouTube now. Oh, I see my numbers dropping. Everybody's gonna go. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's all good. Um, awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out too. I keep up with those. So downhill adrenaline. I'm back. What did I miss? I don't know. I don't know when you left. Coaster Daddy. I know you're a theme park enthusiast. What are your favorite dark rides? Um, my favorite dark rides are Wacky Shack at Waldemere. That's probably my favorite, and Blazing Fury at Dollywood, which is also a coaster. Um, sure, get them in the chat if you're able to. Absolutely. There are other people that just started talking about before they want to get airtime thrills in my chat. That'd be awesome if you could join for sure. Yeah. Can you please do your live streams earlier? I just do these randomly. Whatever time works out for me, whenever I feel like doing it, I just do it. So, my favorite coaster designer. Oh man, probably Werner Stingel. I mean, he's just accomplished so much in the industry. Um, I also love Harry Trevor's designs. I mean, holy crap. Did I make my channel logo? No, I did not make it. I don't want to say who made mine because I don't think that person necessarily wants to start designing logos for people, so I'm not really at liberty to say. Um, well, no, I can't say that because I actually told everybody who it was. It was Zach from Theme Park Media. Yeah, I actually told everybody. I'm sorry. I told everybody anyway. It was Zach, but I don't think he is like. I mean, you could talk to him, but I don't think he's necessarily like wanting to get flooded, with a request for logos or anything. I can do simple graphic design stuff. I mean, I probably wouldn't have been able to make something as nice looking. I mean, I could have, but you know, um, see what the heck says if I had $100 million, it would be a 400-foot giga coaster with 3 miles of track and speeds over 100 miles an hour. Basically, Millennium Force on steroids. Wow, that'd be freaking expensive. Yeah, Wacky Shack is so underrated. It's an awesome ride. Love me some Wacky Shack. Hey, what's up? Spider-Man? Yeah. Looks like a good one. Yeah, that tilt coaster can't be real. Most forceful launch I've ever ridden. No doubt about that. Top Thrill Dragster is the most intense one that I've experienced. Yeah, this is not the latest I've done one by far. No, you're right about that. Do I have a hated coaster manufacturer that you really despise? Mine is Old Vekoma. Not in particular. I think a lot of companies make pretty bad rides, but some of those companies have really sprung back, like Vekoma. So Robert says, I'm worried my CP trip in June will be canceled and I've never been there, so I do not know what to do. Yeah, I have a vacation that's been planned for the second week of June, and I do not know if that's happening. So lots of firsts for me as well, and bucket list coasters. My favorite log flume river rapids rides, I guess the rapids ride at Cedar Point's the only one I've really been on, and Whitewater Landing that was at Cedar Point was my favorite log flume ride. Coaster lovers did point out something very good point that I wasn't going to point out. I guess I should have. He said if it was over 400 feet, then it wouldn't be a Giga. That is very true. It would be a Stratocoaster. So, downhill adrenaline. Any critiques that I should improve on with my channel? I can if I think of anything, I can message you later. I'll message you later about that. If I can I'm sure I could probably try to give you a few pointers if you want that. So, hey, Cedar Flags, what's up? Cedar Flags is doing a live stream tomorrow. Is that still on for tomorrow at 10:30? Should be pretty fun. What's up? Nothing much, just chilling, drinking coffee. I launched my merch today, which I think you saw. So we were talking about that. Thanks, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, he's the one who did it, and it looks great. So it does look really good, especially on all that new merch I have. Like honestly, it looks great. Let's see. Anthony says, "What is the craziest launch and top hat drop you've ever experienced combined on the coaster?" Top Thrill Dragster. That's the only real extreme one. I've been on Copperhead Strike, which has the inverted top hat after the launch, but it's a slower accelerated launch. Like it goes while you're accelerating. It's just like a booster. But it's great for that ride. But the best one, Top Thrill Dragster. Is my logo based on Thunderbird at Holiday World? Yes, that is Thunderbird in my logo, correct. Yes. All right, 10:30, still on. Awesome. Cedar Flags going live tomorrow at 10:30. Hopefully I can join that. I'd love to join that. So 10:30 tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. How do you drink coffee at 11 p.m.? Like I could never do that. Oh, I do it all the time. I had some at like 2 o'clock in the morning today. And since I've been off work, that's all I've been doing is drinking coffee. So I've been making sure to drink tons of water as well, stay hydrated. But where do you think the first RMC T-Rex will be? I don't know. Maybe like Magic Mountain or I can't say Fiesta, Texas because they have a Raptor. It's not going to be Cedar Point. I don't think it's going to be Cedar Point, first of all. Maybe Magic Mountain. I think maybe Magic Mountain could get the first one, possibly. I think it'll be a Six Flags park, though, likely. Maybe Knott's. I don't know. Yeah, King of Cow looks fun, too. Six Fair. Yeah, who's going to start the channel Six Fair? Is it the same pic of Thunderbird as in your old logo? No, it's not. It's a different pic. Different picture there. And yes, actually, one of my merch items has my old logo on it as well. So you can get a little piece of retro coaster daddy. Retro coaster daddy there. The tote bag that I have available on one side has my current logo. On the other side, it has my original logo that I used for a little over a year. So Anthony, like I just said, probably like Magic Mountain or something like that. Let's see. Andre says if RMC made a new coaster ground up, I would like it to be a Raptor invert or a very tall Raptor. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if they could do that, I'd love to see that. That'd be weird to see, but cool to ride. Absolutely, yeah. An inverted coaster with one person per row. That'd be pretty cool to see, actually. Imagine riding an invert by yourself in each row. Like that'd be pretty cool. So I haven't even rode a single rail yet. Hangtime Thrill says, in my opinion, Adventure Express is top 5 at Kings Island to fight me. I don't blame you for putting it that high. I don't think it's too far off from that, actually. It's probably not that far out of my personal top 5 at Kings Island. So it's definitely not that high. Maybe as high as like number 7 or something like that. Probably like maybe 7 or 8 or something. I don't know. Absolutely. Downhill Adrenaline. He says, only true OGs remember when I gave Coaster Daddy a shout out when he had just 35 subscribers. Absolutely. And thank you so much for that and continuing to support me. You have, been with my channel like the whole time, basically. So really appreciate it. Anthony says, have you ever experienced riding a single rail coaster? And if you have to feel, I have not been able to ride one, but I know they're glossy smooth. I mean, they're RMCs, and you just look how they operate. I mean, yeah, I'd love to ride one though. So, oh, with Orion, Adventure Express will go down to 6. Okay, what if Adventure Express is better? No, it's Coaster Lover says, I'm really hoping I'll get to meet and hang out with more coaster enthusiasts at parks starting this summer. I hope so too. I'd absolutely love to hang out with Coaster Daddy at Cedar Point, along with Derek and Jonathan and many others. I don't think we'll all be in the same place at once, but maybe you'll see us there. I don't know. Don't plan on stopping support you anytime soon. Thank you. Thank you. Did I ever ride the original Bat? No, I'm way too young for that. I'm too young to have ridden the original Bat. I wish I could have ridden it. It looked awesome, but nope. Cedar Flags is trying to pick fights in here. Mystic Timbers isn't top 3 at Kings Island. Fight me. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. Probably top 4 though, right? Man, it sounds awful out there. Very windy. Downhill Adrenaline says the OG Bat was probably better than Vortex ever was. Fight me. It probably was. I mean, that's not hard to believe at all for me. I'm sure it was. Vortex just didn't do much for me. Oh. My dad went to Williamsburg a year before Drakenfire came out. Oh, man. He narrowly missed that rare credit. Do you write scripts for your videos? I do, but it's because my natural speech is boring and awkward. I think it's necessary for someone whose speech isn't weird like mine to make a script. No, it's not. It's not weird at all or unnatural. Most people do write scripts, and I do write scripts as well. I didn't for a while after I started. I just found it works a lot better, though. It's much more efficient, and I don't have to edit out tons of spaces where I'm like thinking. So went to Geauga pre Six Flags. Wow, nice. Well, guys, I'm actually going to end the stream here. I would have kept going for a little longer, but I'm going to have to go right now. So thank you guys for joining me so much. And as always, have a great night. And I will see you all next time whenever I do this again. So, all right, guys.